Hi, I'm Preston Brown, and this is the Comanche Movie Review. Going to be doing this every week. I'm the school's resident cinephile, so expect a review of whatever's in theaters. So, yeah, let's get the show started. This week I saw a couple flicks, the first of which being Good Time.
So I told you about my brother, yeah? Something happened. I don't know exactly what. He's been arrested. He's being held at Rikers Island.
Good Time stars former vampire Robert Pattinson and a bunch of people that you've either never heard of or are just flat out strangers. It's directed by the Safdie brothers, who did the poignant and brilliant Heaven Knows What back in 2014 and is currently streaming on Netflix. It tells the story of an ex-con who robs a bank with his mentally disabled brother, and after his brother gets captured, goes on a one-night odyssey through a nightmarish vision of Queens, New York, in order to recoup the funds to get him out of Rikers Island, the jail from every Law & Order SVU episode. The film utilizes an uncomfortable amount of close-ups, inflicting a sense of discomfort and claustrophobia, making you feel like you're strapped in on a ride that you can't seem to get off of even after the credits roll. This, paired with the film's synth score that soaks in a coating of grit, makes it feel like you're listening and watching a Stranger Things Mean Streets crossover directed by Martin Scorsese. The acting by Robert Pattinson is an astounding departure from his character in the Twilight series that initially brought him to fame, ditching the glitter for grime and the Nordstrom rack for the echo. The movie was a thrill ride, and I hope to see more from Robert Pattinson, the Safdie brothers, and One Eothrix Point Never, who did the pulse-pounding score that takes you through the movie. And I'm giving Good Time a 9 out of 10. The second movie I saw, and you probably saw too being honest, was It.
When you're a kid, you think the universe revolves around you. You think that you'll always be protected and cared for. Then, one day, you realize that's not true.
It stars a cast of child actors and a Swedish man in a clown costume and is directed by Andy Muschietti, an Italian director whose Wikipedia page consists of nothing before 2013, but apparently he's been making things for 22 years now, so I don't know. This movie was a horror movie, and I love horror movies. This movie wasn't very good, and I don't love movies that aren't very good, so you can see there's a conflict of interest there. I really wanted to like it. The child actors they got were perfectly cast according to people who read the book, and according to people on Reddit who were definitely not paid to endorse the movie, it looked, sounded, and felt like what an adaptation of the source material should be. Even with the hype it was getting, I went into it with medium expectations, and it still somehow disappointed me. Maybe I was wrong going into the movie expecting the characters to be given equal time to develop instead of tone-shifting references and prolonged montages of stuff that doesn't really matter to the story. Maybe I was wrong by assuming that the movie would be more brooding and psychologically challenging rather than upfront and jump-scary. Maybe I was wrong thinking that they give Pennywise the Clown more to do than just pop out and go ooga booga booga. Like, I don't know, writing him lines to say so it doesn't sound like he's an exposition machine anytime he speaks? Listen, if you like this movie, it's okay. It looked and sounded fine. And to be honest, it was really good in those departments. The thing that really got my goat about this flick is that it didn't leave me with any scares that lasted long enough to make me walk to my car, scared that a clown that feeds on my childhood fears would pop out and eat me. I'm giving it a 3 to 4 out of 10. And now it's time for something that I like to do, which is my Netflix recommendation of the week. Let me think. What has the grittiness of Good Time and the not being it of Good Time? Oh! Right. Heaven Knows What.
Explore the power of the mind.
This movie, like I said earlier, is fantastic. It's best to go in blind, but if you must, look it up. My only complaint would be its usage of close-ups, even more than Good Time. And since a lot of the performances are by non-actors, the acting can be spotty a lot. And yeah, that's the Comanche movie review for the week of what